It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.
The EP Podcast at Spoken Vine. Frank Murray from the Evergreen Park Public Library sitting here with me. We're going to drink a little. But not the kind of drinking that you would expect. So we're going to get into that in just a quick moment. And speaking of drinking, why don't we start off real quick with your big thing? Because I want to make sure that people are signing up for this. Because I feel like you're about half full.
Correct.
Like I went and looked at it the other day. I signed up for the Sip and Sample event that's happening in February. We are less than a month away from this. Saturday, February 22nd. Kicking off at 6 o'clock, going until 9:30. And then everybody goes to Frank's house afterwards for the after party, where there will be kegs of beer.
Wild times.
Dancing girls, okay?
It's pretty much whatever's left over after Sip and Sample gets,
$40 includes food samples from all over the area. Do you have enough vendors?
Yes.
Are you ready?
We have 9 confirmed vendors.
You have 9 different food vendors. Are they all from around this area?
They're all local, yes.
Okay.
Headlined by the wonderful Spoken Vine.
Yeah.
And then we've got several others that I wrote down on another piece of paper, but TT's down on Kedzie.
They're good. I like TT's.
TT's will be there. Chai Tung. Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street's coming. What are they bringing?
They're bringing a pasta.
They're bringing a pasta.
Bourbon alla pasta or pasta alla bourbon. One of the two.
One or the other.
And
one is pasta flavored as bourbon, and the other one is noodles inside of a glass of bourbon.
Hog Wild is coming. They're bringing some ribs and pulled pork.
Okay.
And then there's a couple others that I can't remember, and I apologize to our wonderful restaurants. But I wrote it down, and it's not here in front of me.
And then there's beer and wine samples. So do you have any breweries?
Yes.
Do you have wineries? Or you got the Spoken Vine involved?
We have Eris ciders coming.
Okay.
We'll have 90 plus sellers. They're always a sponsor every year, and they donate a bunch of bottles, and that's usually what are going to be the samples out there.
Okay.
But we have Eris cider, Revolution. And then Open Outcry is also donating.
Open Outcry's coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're donating a little bit of like a half keg or something
That's
like
awesome.
that. Yeah.
That sounds awesome. All right. So, and you got live music, right?
Live music, yes.
What do you have coming?
It's a live music band.
Do you know what the name? The band's name is right on the form, Frank. Matt, Zach, and Tom Band. It's written right there. I'm trying to lead you to it. It's right there.
There
it's
it
right
is.
on a piece of paper. There's a cash
Frank,
bar
read
as
your
well.
own promotional flyer before you come on the podcast.
I'm going to just read it for you. You're doing a terrible job. There's a cash bar as well. There's Split the Pot. There's prize baskets. This cash bar thing, though, I mean, like $40, I'm still getting samples, right? And then I go if I want more than the samples.
So whatever's on the tables will be there, and we usually have some additional stuff like some seltzers and things like that.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm going to try to get as much of the samples.
Domestic beer.
Before I start spending money, I want to get all the samples I can. So I'll be there right at 6 o'clock.
Oh, we're watching you, Chris.
Yeah,
I already know how you do the reading programs, so I'm going to be making sure you don't go around all the time.
All right. You can give them a call to get tickets at 708-422-8522, or you can go to the website, which I'm sure Frank needs the flyer for, so I'll just read it, evergreenparklibrary.org. Let's bring Bridget in here from Spoken Vine to start drinking. You need one.
Watch out,
that.
Bridget. Jeez.
You need one. Sip and sample.
Rough crowd here.
Yeah.
My goodness.
How are you?
I'm great. You know, you can always come to Spoken Vine before or after the Sip and Sample.
That's where I'm going.
Yes.
You know that's where I'm going. This is where I go. I've been telling people that this scene here is something that they should check out, especially guys like me, single men, okay?
Single men.
Seriously. There's women that come into this place. There's a great bar to sit down and have
single
women.
Single women.
Well, you want them to be single. Otherwise, their husbands come and find you later.
Because they all live nearby.
But I mean, there's a great bar. There's like a little area where people can sit in couches and talk with each other. Like it really is a nice place to come and meet other people. I've been here on date nights, but I've been here when I'm just single as well and just kind of walked around. And if I'm with somebody that doesn't drink, or if I've decided I don't want to drink, I want to be on my best behavior, you now have mocktails, right?
Yes. These are Curious Elixirs. We've got 5 total spirit-free, alcohol-free cocktails, and we've picked out the number 2 to try, which is a spicy, smoky pineapple margarita.
I picked this one. This was my choice.
Well, I ordered it because I love like jalapeno margaritas. Those are my pineapple jalapeno margaritas are my favorite. So I'm really excited.
Get in there, Frank. We're going to try this because Bridget told me that they hadn't tried any of these yet, right?
Cheers.
Cheers. Here we go.
This is a blind taste test of one of the mocktails. And I'm going to get Frank Murray's opinion of this first.
You can definitely taste the jalapeno spice.
Yeah.
That hits me right away. And then there's pineapple there. It's very delicious.
Oh, I like that. Here's my problem with mocktails sometimes. They'll just taste like syrup. They're like all the stuff that would have been in there without the alcohol.
this is really
This doesn't taste like that. This is enjoyable.
No, it almost has like an herby thing that is
Yeah.
almost replacing what you would think of like tequila.
Yes.
So
There's something that actually tastes like there might be alcohol in it.
yes.
Yeah.
I almost want to
Cocktail.
drop some tequila in there. That's how good it is.
If I decide I want to drop some alcohol into this,
A little pocket tequila.
as we're at the end of January when this airs and we're going into February, we're going to be talking about February stuff. Some people did the dry January thing and maybe want to stay dry all the time. There are plenty of options here to be able to do that. What do you guys have coming up in February?
Great stuff for Valentine's Day. So the day before Valentine's Day is a Thursday. We're going to do a Galentine's tasting up here at the party table. So that'll be 12 seats. I believe we're going to do a little bit of everything, sparkling reds and whites. And then like with all of our tastings, there's food that's paired with that. And then the day after Valentine's Day, we're going to do couples yoga. We've got a wonderful woman coming in that has done this in the past, has facilitated a couples yoga with small groups. Her name is Wanda from What's Next Solutions, and we can do 10 couples. You work together. It's nothing X-rated, but it is supposed to, increase.
I wasn't thinking it was X-rated until you said that. I was like, oh, they're doing yoga, and then you're like, well, it won't get that crazy, but it could. What are you talking about?
I mean, some people might want to pitch it to their husband, and they're like, I'm not doing that with other people, so we want to make sure that they know.
Yeah. It's
And
couple
then
friendly.
It's
couple friendly.
It's couple friendly.
You're not going to be
Group friendly.
group friendly.
Stranger
There you
friendly.
go. There
What
you
if
go.
I come and I don't have a partner? Will I be paired up with someone?
No.
I'll try it, Frank.
Yeah, watch. You got to
Try it.
watch him. He's going
It's
to
rough
just be
out
in the
there,
back,
Frank.
and in
It's
the
rough out
background,
there,
he's going to be
Frank.
like,
It's rough out
looking
there.
for a partner.
Yeah. Divorce papers stamped on Friday, buddy. Okay, I'm out there. Yeah.
Trying to get somebody to come in for the yoga class with you. I got this spot. Would you like to go do couples yoga with me?
That's amazing.
We'll pay for partner.
All right, how do people sign up?
You can sign up on our website. We'll also be pushing that out on social media. And then with that, we're going to do sparkling toast right after. And then everybody gets a glass of wine, and we'll have other small plates and meze boards out for snacks afterwards.
All right, if anybody needs a partner for couples yoga, hit me up
Call
on
Chris.
Hit me up on the
Get him.
DMs. Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is delicious.
I'm going to pass her over here because I'm sure she wants to finish her drink. I'm going to be drinking it the entire time. All right, so what do you have going on in February that isn't the sip and sample? I mean, I know it's not going to be as exciting as a sip and sample, but what do you have that's coming up in the month of February? Or are you going to run down this chart?
We can
wanna do the chart?
We can run through the programs first. That's
Okay,
fine. We
go
can
through the programs,
Yeah.
but there you did some really interesting stuff. Well, give me one program, and then let's get to this, because people are going to want to hear about this.
Chris, I can't just do one program.
2024 by the numbers, Evergreen Park Public Library. And
So that you're looking at, let's talk about it.
okay, let's talk about it. Okay.
So every year we have to report to the Illinois State Library all of our statistics that we did the previous year.
Okay.
So our fiscal year goes from January to December, and then we have 2 months to report all that data. It's part of the requirement, our library certification process. So if I don't do this, Frank gets fired. But this also helps.
And if your numbers are down, if these are rookie numbers, Frank gets fired. Okay.
Yes. A lot of pressure, Chris. A lot of pressure. But no, and what's really important, these numbers, the Illinois State Library compiles them, and then they send them off to the Illinois Museum and Library Services, which is a federal agency, and they use that data to then create federal funding and grants for libraries. So this is really important. A lot of funding comes from these numbers.
And the most impressive number I see on here so far is 96,742 visitors at the library in 2024, but 116,267 total things were borrowed. So you're not only getting people walking in, but they're using it actively.
They're checking it out. So you know me, I got to comment on a couple of things. That 96,000 is actually down. Believe it or not, that's the only
you don't
number
want to
we're
admit
down.
that stuff. You're
I
not
do.
looking-
I'm very
Now everybody knows
transparent.
that you're-
I'm transparent.
I'm
Chris.
worried about you now. I'm worried about your
Well,
job.
so here's what's going on.
Yeah.
We had a broken door counter. We had a broken door counter for several
is that the
months.
excuse
And
you're
then,
giving?
yeah, that's the excuse I'm getting, everybody. And we also have noticed, like, we'll have a group of 10 people walk in and only 2 people get counted. I'm like, what's going on here? But no, we're extremely happy with the number of
Okay.
people that walked in. That's almost 100,000 people. And like you said, we had over 116,000 items circulate from the library. That includes both physical and digital
And
content.
you almost had 1,600 new cards handed out, new library cards. That's a big deal for you.
Correct.
Yeah.
1,600 new library cards holders is awesome, and that number does include the our program that we joined up with District 124
Okay.
to get every student a library card, which has been a fantastic partnership and giving the students the success they need for their academic career.
Can I read some of these? This is interesting here. I find this interesting. The top books.
Oh, come on. Can I brag about one more thing?
Go ahead, brag about one
right.
more thing. Then I want to give out the good stuff here.
I always come on here and promote our programs, right? We do a fantastic job. Our crew, our team at the library does an amazing job with programming. We last year we broke the record. We had over 12,600 people attend our programs. This year we broke it again. We had 14,259 people come into the library just for our program.
That's awesome.
So when you say the library is being used because we circulate over 116,000 items, you're absolutely right. But the library is more than just books. We have people attending programs. We have public Wi-Fi sessions, study room reservations, you name it.
All right,
a
so
lot going on.
top books. It's funny because the number one book that you have on here has been sitting. These books have been sitting on top of my table because my little guy gets them. So the kids led the top books. Plants vs. Zombies. For some reason,
It's a huge
these
graphic
kids
novel
love that,
collection.
right?
Yep, yep.
All right, Lessons in Chemistry, Killers in the Moon, Murders in the Birth of the FBI, top DVD, Paw Patrol. Tom
Paw
Clancy's,
Patrol.
Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan. What a weird one because
I
you
know.
get that on Amazon.
I know.
And
So obviously people that don't have
right,
access
and
to those
Mission
streaming
Impossible
services.
still killing it
know.
on the DVD rankings.
I think it's the latest one, hopefully.
Okay,
But
that's
I got to go
weird.
back and look at that
And
number.
your top download e-audio book is something titled "I'm Glad My Mom Died."
Yeah, that's the e-audiobook one. Yeah.
It's a little weird, but that's the number one. That out here in Evergreen
Glad
Park,
my
the
mom
number one
died,
thing
yep.
that people are downloading is something called "I'm Glad My Mom Died."
That was like, I think that
Watch
was
out,
over
moms.
that was about 40
Watch out.
circulations too. So
Watch
it was a
out.
pretty well
Okay.
listened to one.
All right, so this is all great stuff. If we went through it all, I think it'd be a whole show.
It would easily be a whole show.
Right, so
we can dissect
can
that
they look
later.
this up on the website?
So the great question. We are about to publish it. We're finalizing the. We just got to update some pictures and everything on it, and we'll be having it on the website. We'll also share it on our eBlast and in our summer newsletter because we don't have the space to fit it in our spring newsletter. In the summer newsletter, will be published there as well.
Amazing. All right, what do we have going on in the month of February?
Chris, everything you name it, something's going on. You know us. We're always doing some fun
You don't need to
programs.
build it up. That's-
I have to. That's what I have to do. I have to sell the library.
Are you
That's
going to
my
this
number one
gala
job.
with me?
A
Are you
gala?
going to the gala? Are you in this thing? That's happening?
Yes, I was invited.
On
yes.
In May, are you going?
In May?
Yeah, no, not May. The first day
1st
of
February.
February. 1st of
Yes.
February. You're going
Yes,
this thing,
we'll be
right?
going.
The mayor's
Yep.
going.
The mayor's going.
We're
yes.
going. We're at the same
Yeah.
table with each other.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be weird.
Are you wearing a tux?
I will be wearing a suit.
Black tie.
Yes, black.
It's
I know.
Black tie means tuxedo, Frank.
Does it really?
Yeah, you gotta up
I
your
was
game.
told I could wear a black suit.
Yeah, who told you that?
The mayor.
Okay, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening to her.
I'm renting a tux. I'm going all
You're
out.
going all out.
I
Yeah.
am.
Could we get a 2-for-1 deal?
I'm gonna totally outshine you.
You
Just
certainly-
showing up in your.
that won't be
showing up-
hard.
I'm showing up in a
Won't be
tux.
hard.
Get a cummerbund and everything. All right. What do you got?
Well, first I want to give a quick shout out to we're having our 3rd annual job fair. We're teaming up with the Evergreen Park Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
And we're hosting a job fair on Sunday, March 9th from 1 to 3 p.m. We already have 9 businesses participating so far. The Village of Evergreen Park will be there. Culver's of Evergreen Park, OSF Healthcare, Arrow Special Education, Evergreen Park District 124, the Illinois Department of Children and Family Services, Richley Vans, Mariano's, and Blue Cap are all signed up. So if you're listening to this, you're a local business that would like to sign up, you can do so from our website. And hurry up because we have about 6 more spot tables that we can fill.
Okay.
So hurry on
Interesting.
up. And
Very
then
interesting.
job seekers that'll be coming, they'll get the chance to interact, obviously, and see what opportunities are available. But we also will have live resume reviewers in person there. They can sit down, they'll go over the resume with you, tell you what you can improve or change. And then you'll also have the opportunity to get some professional headshot.
That's always good. I've done that before.
For
You
your
ever gotten a
LinkedIn
headshot
profile,
before?
or
You ever done one of those?
I have. Yes.
I had to do one of those when I was doing media. I did a headshot. Now I don't care.
Yeah, right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to be
You don't
touched
need it.
up. Look at this. It's amazing. All right.
Yeah, we won't be doing any touching up for you. We're just taking the picture. You're on your own.
That's it.
Yeah.
You just get me, au naturel, holding a beer. That's my picture. That's it. That's it.
A winning picture.
A winning
right?
picture.
A winning picture.
Yeah, it's been working for me.
Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so a couple things I want to mention for our youth out there. I mentioned it last time, but our winter reading bingo challenge is going on from January 2nd to February 28th. Just got to complete 5 challenges, get entered and get your completion prize. We're also in the month of February, from February 1 to February 28, we're having an I Spy Library Challenge. In our children's display book area, we're turning that into like a page you see in the I Spy books. There'll be a lot of things that you have to find in there, and there'll be a completion prize for that as well. And Chris, did you know that February 1st is National Take Your Kid to the Library Day?
There's a day for
There's a
taking
day.
your kid to I think
Yes.
you made that up.
Yeah.
I think a bunch of librarians got into a dark room and tried to figure out how they could get more people in the library.
How
Made
else
that
can we
up.
get people?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
that's what
I
that
know,
is.
yes.
Right. Okay.
This
so
is easy.
So I'm supposed to take my kid to the library.
Take
now
your
the
kid to
first?
Library Day. Saturday, February 1st, all day. We're going to be having snacks, crafts, and all other fun activities. The 2 big activities that we have, this one, Celebrate Black Joy with Nanny Nikki on Saturday, February 1st, obviously at 10:30 a.m. It's for ages 7 and under. We're going to have all sorts of high-energy sing-alongs, dancing, puppets, and more. And then we have El Mago Bilingual Magic Show. That's going to be all ages at 1 p.m.
Okay.
And El Mago is going to be entertaining everyone with his magic tricks. And what's really cool about this, he's going to present it in English and Spanish.
Amazing. Okay. That
And-
seems to cover the kids.
Yes. Well,
Okay.
and obviously it's Valentine's Day too in February, right?
Right.
With the kids, we're going to have a Valentine slime party. And that's Thursday, February 13th at 6 p.m. So instead of making glitter slime at your home and ruining your carpet and whatnot and all the crevices in your home, come to the library and do it with us.
Right.
And ruin the library stuff. That's going to be, again, Thursday, February 13th at 6 p.m. Oh, so we're also going to be having goodies. We also came across a chocolate fountain. Don't ask me where we got it from, where we
have a
acquired it from.
chocolate fountain at
we
the
have a
library?
chocolate fountain that we bring out for special occasions.
Hold on.
And it will be there for this
resides
Valentine's
there?
Day.
Hold on a
party.
second. There's a chocolate fountain in the library. It resides there. Is it always running with chocolate?
No.
Or do you turn it off?
Yeah, we have to turn it off. The budget does not allow it. Yeah. 24/7 streaming chocolate.
Somebody comes into the library looking for Frank. Hold on a second. He comes walking out, chocolate streaming down his
Chocolate
beard.
all over.
I was just
Where's
in
he
the fountain.
been?
I was just in the fountain.
Chris, we're more than just books, right? And our teens.
Some of the stuff that you're more than just books, but some of the stuff you have going on over here is kind of ridiculous. But okay.
Ridiculously
Chocolate
awesome.
fountain, yeah.
Ridiculously awesome. Teens, lunch and learn. We have a financial literacy class for college-bound students. That's going to be Saturday, February 15th at noon. We have the wonderful folks over at Marquette Bank coming in to talk with college-bound students about budgeting, saving money, credit scores, and how you can pay for college.
Yeah.
And we'll have, obviously, it's a lunch and learn, so a lunch will be provided as well.
There you go.
And then we have, for teens again, we have a virtual visit with young adult author Jeff Herbeck. That's Tuesday, February 18th at 6:30 p.m. We're actually, the library is partnering up with Evergreen Park Community High School. And you get a chance to meet Jeff. He'll be appearing via Zoom, but he's an award-winning author. His book, Cracking the Bell, is actually on the 2025 Illinois Teen Choice nominee and also the 2025 Illinois Lincoln Award Master List. So this book is, what's awesome about both of those awards and the list is that they're all nominated by teens.
Okay.
So teens have read and enjoyed this book. It's football-based. So we actually got the Evergreen Park Community High School varsity football coach, Jim Ramazinski, is going to be there. He's going to be moderating the discussion with the author as well. So we're really excited to have Coach Jim there, or Coach Ram.
Coach Ram.
Forgive me, Coach Ram.
Coach Jim. You don't call
I
him
know,
Coach Jim. You call him
man.
Coach Ram.
Ram, come on.
Right. If you have the ability to shorten your name down to something like that, that's what your name is. Oh, Frank.
I know. Help me out here.
You're the worst. All right.
I'm doing really good
Let's
today,
get to
right?
The adults. To the adults?
To the adults.
On to the adults. Do you have any Valentine's things for the adults?
Yeah.
What do
Are
we
you
got
ready for
them?
this?
Yeah, what do we got?
So, right after, actually the day before, I think they do the couple pose
The Valentine's Day thing? Or
the Valentine's Day.
Or the yoga thing?
The yoga thing.
Yeah.
That's the day after Valentine's Day, right?
I don't remember.
I
It
think
was a
it
while
was.
back
It
in
was-
this interview. All right? People
was a-
have to go back and
It was a
look.
while back
It
and
was a
several
while back.
mocktails
Yeah, it
before.
was I'm hammered on mocktails, okay? Just get to the date of your thing and what it is. Just try to pull yourself together, okay?
So we have pair portraits on Thursday, February 13th at 6:30 p.m. Sit across from your friend or loved one
Oh, man.
and paint a portrait of each other.
Okay.
Reveal your work at the end.
Right.
Light refreshments will be served. I think we really need to team up
That
with
is going
Spoken
to
Vine.
That is going
next
to ruin
year.
a relationship right there.
Yeah.
Can
Next
you
year we
imagine-
gotta team up.
Can you imagine your significant
Have
other
some wine.
trying to give what they think you look like while they're trying to do amateur artwork? I mean, somebody's going to get angry.
If someone's going to get angry, or you're going to find out what true love really is.
Yeah, or somebody's going to get angry. You think my nose is that big? Like this is a disaster waiting to happen.
I don't wear
It
glasses.
seems like a terrible idea.
I totally trim my
that
eyebrows.
mole on my cheek is not that big. Like some bad stuff is going to happen, Frank. I want to come and watch.
This will be,
Is
will
that
be
it?
good. Yeah,
Are
we
we
can
good?
sit across from each other.
No, I am not painting you.
And we have, for adults, we have a February photo challenge.
Okay.
It begins February 2nd. Each week, so February 2nd, February 9th, February 16th, February 23rd, there is a new challenge. You can get information all from our website, evergreenparklibrary.org. Has all that information, but feeling cozy in the darkness from where I stand, and on the menu are those February challenge photos. And we're just trying to capture the beauty of winter, and you can enter your photos online for a chance to win a wonderful prize.
There is no beauty in winter.
There's much beauty.
There's
Have you ever
there's
seen Bob Ross?
There's no
paint
beauty in winter.
A
He
winter
can't even
scene?
make a little tree because there's no leaves on it.
Ah.
You can't even make the little tree, Bob Ross.
But that dead tree with the bark that he just scrolls right up.
It's just-
it's magic.
just get me.
That's what I'm going to do with my portrait.
Just get me to March and Parade Day, and it's all over. That's all I need to get to. March and we're almost there. The
Almost
next time
there.
we sit down, the south side will be a buzz of it. Okay, we're almost there.
yeah,
Frank.
hopefully. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, you're right.
Your green shirt reminded me of it today. And
You're welcome.
Yeah, your green shirt with the beard. And stuff, I would draw you as a leprechaun. That's how I would draw you.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
kind of
Frank
accurate.
Murray, Evergreen Park Public Library. Get over to Spoken Vine, northeast corner of 95th and Kedzie, and you can check them out at SpokenVineWines.com and the events they were talking about. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
It's the EP Podcast. All things Evergreen Park. It's the EP Podcast. Evergreen Park.